Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is Friday, August the 8th. I think. Yep, got it right again. How we all doing? Good, I hope. It's Friday. Smile. I'm smiling because I don't have to go to work tomorrow. So, I think most people heard what happened here in Cincinnati, downtown. The man getting they almost beat him to death. And then the lady that was sucker punched and got knocked the fuck out. They were talking on the radio today. And of course, the shit starters. One of them was saying, well, all I see is black faces on the mug shots. I don't see any white people in there. Well, the one white guy probably can't talk. Granted, if it was that guy, because there is a video of a white guy bitch smacking a black man. It wasn't a punch. It wasn't closed fist. It was a slap across the face. Anyway, what I'm getting at, the self-defense or stand your ground law that we have here in Cincinnati, the black man that knocked out the white woman, there was a comment made that he could use the self-defense. I was like, wait a minute. It's plain as day. That lady was just standing there and he sucker punched her, knocked her out. So anyway, I pulled up the stand your ground law for here in Cincinnati, and I want to share it. And it's not the same in every state. Actually, here in Cincinnati, it used to be retreat. You couldn't defend yourself. If you could run, get away from a situation, that's what you were supposed to do. Well, I live in an apartment, and there's only one way out. So, anyway, let me. It's not a long read. So it says Ohio law, including Cincinnati, allows for the use of self-defense, including deadly force, without a duty to retreat when facing an imminent threat, provided the individual is lawfully present and not the aggressor. This stand your ground law eliminates the traditional duty to retreat before using force in self-defense. Here's a more detailed breakdown. Stand your ground. Ohio law allows individuals to use force, including deadly force, to defend themselves without retreating if they are in a place they have a legal right to be. Duty to retreat. Before the stand your ground law, Ohio generally required individuals to retreat before using deadly force in self-defense. But this duty has been eliminated, and that's what I said earlier. That's what we used to have, was duty to retreat. Reasonable belief of imminent danger. To claim self-defense, the individual must responsibly believe they are in imminent danger of death, great bodily harm, or being harmed by a felonious act, according to Ohio law. Proportional force. The force used in self-defense must be proportionately to the threat. Deadly force can be used to defend against deadly force. Okay, so right there, those people that were stomping and kicking on that guy's head, no, not the aggressor. The person claiming self-defense must not be the initial aggressor in the situation. Now, that white guy reached out and slapped the black guy. Now, was that the first incident that started the whole thing? We don't know. Place of legitimate presence. The law applies in any place where the individual has a legal right to be, including their home, vehicle, and public spaces. Defense of others. Now, this would be for the white lady because she was trying to defend somebody else. Ohio law also allows the use of force to defend another person under similar circumstances. Defense of property. Ohio law allows the use of force to protect a property, but deadly force is generally not permitted to protect property. And then burden of proof. In a self-defense case, the prosecution must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant did not act in self-defense. So, I don't see how that man that knocked out that woman even has a chance to use self-defense as a backup. There's going to be a lawyer out there that's going to try and use it, though. I guarantee you. I bet you $50. Actually, 20. That's all I got. Anyway, yeah, I've been following this. This is one of those situations, I want to see what the outcome is going to be. I got my associate's degree in criminal justice, and this is the kind of this is actually, to me, is a closed case. It's on video. Where it started, they said it started out in front of a bar. They also said that the white guy walked up to the black guy wanting to buy some marijuana. We don't have the proof of that. Then they're saying that the N-word was used. There's no proof of that. But a bunch of drunk people that are pissed off at each other, I can see that being used. But still, that's no reason to pummel the piss out of somebody the way those people did. Anyway, that's my opinion. This is Wolf Fang. Blessed be. Stay safe. Have a groovy weekend. And I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.